Alright, you guys, welcome back to some more Ley-Line. This is right after Fojito's route, which was the roller coaster for sure. We're gonna go ahead and continue on from here. We just finished up and got the mist back and everything, and then this is the next day. The next day, in order to find out what happened, Heidi comes to the bureau office alone. She and Muko are sitting on the sofa facing each other, talking while drinking tea.
なかなか美味しいお茶ですね。ええ、私もそう思います。
They both have pleased looks on their faces. However, Murakumo has a frown on his face as he watches them.
だから、いつまで俺がお茶を。
Forever. You'll always be the youngest member. Until you're not. Are you dissatisfied?
大変ご心配をおかけいたしましたが、ミストは無事に封印できました。それは何よりです。こちらもルイのことがあるから気が気でなかったの。
Something that's been bugging me for a while as I watched the two talk. Hey, is the butler not with you today?
あ、そういえば、いつも一緒なのにね。
Stuck in bed for some after effects of the mist, maybe?
いいえ、ルイは元気です。気遣ってくださってありがとう。そうですか。それは何よりです。それでは、ルイさんは一体どちらに？また図書館に。
Wow, what a shocker. She sips her tea and sighs after saying that. I guess she's getting tired of his conduct. At any rate, it's good news that the person in question is doing well. I feel like the library is very much a hub for certain information, you know? We find out a lot about the school through it, you know, with Rito and everything. We find out about the mists. There's just a lot going on in here. This is kind of like our base of operations, too. Oh, speaking of Rito.
ええ、聞きたいことがありましたので。
Coming to the library, I meet Rito once again. Every time I pay her a visit, she's the exact same as before. It's hard to get a read
あ
on
なたが
her.
聞きたいこととは何かしら？
ミストが出現する条件について詳しく聞かせていただきたいのですが。
Oh, you want to know about making mists appear? I mean, that's kind of why you're here, is to make one appear. But
ええ、構わないわ。
she gives a somewhat cheerful answer and starts explaining with an indifferent tone of voice.
ミストは自分の能力に関わる何かを望んでいる人のところに現れるの。
それは何かが欲しいとか何かをしたいといった願望だけでしょうか？
Wait, isn't the mist that they're looking for used to, like, I don't know, kill Magi's or something? Like, I don't know, it has, like, some offensive capabilities? He's gonna try to kill somebody, isn't he?
探し物をしていたら寄ってきてしまった例もあるわね。呼ぶ人の魔力の強さにもよるのよ。
しかし、現れるミストはその人物の望みに見合った能力のあるもののはずですね。
ええ、そうよ。聞きたいことはもうないかしら？
ああ、そうですね。今のところは。Vielen Dank.
I love when he speaks German. Or she speaks German, I should say. I give a bow and leave. If I inquire any further, I don't feel that I'll be able to get any more clues, so staying any longer would be pointless. Suppose the mist appeared because Adelheid wanted to make the tools required for her perfumes more compact.
しかし、それにしてはなぜ人間を小さくする魔術道具だったんだ？
Is my theory about it has something to do with getting into the portal, right? The vault. Based on Rito's explanation, it should have been one that shrinks items. Doesn't make any sense. There's the Gestia and the magic at the school. Everything is shrouded in mysteries. I'm just so set on somebody's gonna try to break into that vault. Because it's like, oh, no human can get into it, right?
82、83、84。
Or they might be breaking into this. I keep thinking about the mist. I think the mists are more dangerous, but these, you know, these are just mana crystals. That's just pure mana. That's really dangerous too.
ああ、大丈夫だよ。きちんと一つも欠けずに揃っている。
Almost time for what?
もう少しだね。
Hold up, what's going on here?
あと少しで必要な数はすべて揃う。 ようやく待ち望んだ時がやってくるのだよ。
Oh boy, we got something exciting coming up. I'm really hyped. I just love that little laugh at the start. It's great.
そうだね。
So
とっても楽
mischievous.
しみだね。チーもうすぐだよ。もうすぐだ、二の舞くん。いよいよ私たちの願いが叶う。
This is the principal I like, guys. I've gained such an appreciation for the principal after last episode and her route. Because I'm like, I miss this side of her. I don't like the side of her that's all like, oh, you know, so shy, like girly, whatever. I like the one where she's just laughing all the time. I didn't think I would like that. It used to give me a headache. Now I enjoy it.
チー。
Okay, so we got something to do with the magic crystals coming up. So that's exciting. To the next episode, Ley-Line. Okay. What is this, chapter 5?
やっぱりおかしいわ。
Something's definitely up, huh?
これだけ大規模な魔術を動かす仕掛け、一体どこにあるの？それに動力は一体どこから？
いや、マギエならばこの規模の魔術でも実行できる。
ではこの学園にいるということね。マギエ
Ooh.
が。
Okay, we're getting into it now. Now they're asking the real questions.
ああ、そしてもちろん学園側もそれを知っている。
そうね。学園そのものが協力していなければ。いえ、学園側が主導でなければ不可能なはず。
これだけ複雑で繊細な魔術だ。機能機を作り出したものとも思えん。
いつから、そして何のために。こちらも慎重に調べる必要がありそうね。
Aw, shit, they're gonna look into things that they shouldn't, huh? They're gonna find out. Here we go, episode 5. They're gonna find out some stuff for sure. I'm looking forward to it, though.
失礼します。特殊事案調査分室です。いやー、呼び立ててすまないね。
As we enter the principal's office, we see her sitting behind her usual massive desk with a huge smile on her face. I mean, I'm sure the desk looks massive compared to her because she's so small. We were suddenly called here in the middle of lunch break. What does she need us for? Doesn't look like it's anything serious, though. I guess she's like this even when talking about serious matters. While we're still oblivious as to why we're here, the principal starts talking clearly in high
いつも
spirits.
ご苦労様。君たちの働きには実に感謝しているよ。じー。またくだね、二の舞くん。
I love when Nina Mai just chimes in and then she's like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, I don't even know what he said. It's great.
ご用件は？
Fuko tries to advance the conversation as the principal gets sidetracked by her mind. That's the best part, though. If she hadn't interrupted, we would have spent an eternity watching their incomprehensible exposition.
念のために聞くが、今現在ミスト絡みの騒ぎは起きていないね。
Are there any incidents with Miss at the moment?
今のところは異常ありません。
Hasn't really been anything since you got shrunk. Been a few days since then, but luckily for us, it's been quite peaceful. Although it only feels like a temporary pause.
人が悪いな、古賀くん。いやいや、あの時は世話になった。じい、貴重な体験ではあったが、二の舞くんにも心配をかけてしまって怒られたよ。なあ、二の舞くん。
I will say the one thing they changed versus going down Fujito's route and now is that we didn't have the teacup scene, so I'm actually kind of relieved. We didn't change her or anything.
気をつけるよ。悪かったな。それで ご用件はそれだけですか？
Imagine just getting paid to laugh. That's literally what the voice actress is doing. Just getting paid to laugh and talk to an Ermine. It's great.
いや、まだ本題には全く入ってない。
Miko gives a deadpan expression with her mouth hanging open but doesn't say a word. She's probably trying to swallow down the complaint she had at the tip of her tongue.
で、なんなんです？そっちから聞いたってことはミスト絡みの事件じゃないんですね。
Murko almost seems to have lost his patience and tries to speed things up. I don't blame you.
まだ何か起きたというわけではないのだよ。実はな、
Oh?
もうしばらくすると食の日というものが訪れるのだ。
What is the so-called day of the eclipse?
食の日？
That sounds really dope. Do we need to offer a sacrifice?
何の話だね。そんな物騒なことではないよ。
Do we need to push a virgin into the volcano?
詳しく教えていただけますか？その日は数年に一度訪れるのだが、魔術や魔術道具の力が非常に強まるのだよ。
Oh, okay, that sounds dangerous.
つまりミストの封印にも異常が生じやすくなる。十分気をつけてくれたまえ。
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here. No.
力が強まる？
ミストの封印が解けちゃったら暴走しやすくなるとか？
And they'll be several times stronger. Great.
そういう可能性もあるかもしれん。
That is a possibility. That's a probability.
ちょっと待ってください。じゃあ時計塔のあの魔法陣もやばいってことですか？
ああ、マギエ二人にはもう気をつけるようにと言ってあるよ。
つまりやばいんですね。
いや、あの魔法陣は細心の注意を払って作られたものだから、そうそう暴走したりする危険はないさ。
It's running. The running amok is low. That just means it's still possible.
ただ、学園内で最も強力な魔力の働く場所ではあるから、
Also, it's a
念
mock,
のため
not a
気を
mock.
つけるよ
Sorry.
うにということだ。
ああ、本当に心配ないんですか？
I don't believe that because why would she be telling us otherwise? Obviously, there's a possibility that everything can go wrong.
彼女たち自身が素晴らしい魔力を持ったマギエだからね。信用したまえ。
I don't know though. We just saw that thing with Louis and Adelheid, and I wonder what they're gonna do.
はあ。
He still seems a bit uneasy as he backs down for now. He gets super serious when it comes to his sister, huh? Oh, of course. I mean, and I don't blame him. They're family. He should look out for her.
では、その食の日の間は普段より厳重に警戒しておくべきということですね。そういうことだ。
Yeah, we should definitely be aware. That being said, mists are always appearing randomly. Even if she tells us to be alert, there's still no way to prevent them from leaving in the first place. Got a really bad feeling about all this.
今までが今までだけにね。
Oh, frickin', this has been easy mode up until this point. No way this is gonna end well. As Amaro and I are whispering to each other, the principal smacks her palm with her fist as if she's remembered something.
そうそう。古賀くんと村雲くん、君たちには他にも頼みたいことがあったんだ。
Yeah, gosh, there's a lot that's going on, like, kind of behind the scenes. If we think about it, we still haven't found anything out about Matsuki. So we need to discover that. We still kind of need to go over Koga's backstory more. I mean, clearly there's more to dive into there. We need to find out that the Ermine is actually the evil mastermind. That's still coming up, but that might be the third game. There's a lot going on here. What is it?
俺たちだけですか？
君たちは放課後、礼拝堂へ来てくれたまえ。
The chapel? We haven't been there in a while. What a pain, or why only us two? I don't know. These decisions matter. Should I be concerned? It says these do not matter. So,
力仕事なのだよ。獅子ヶ谷さんや烏丸くんに向いているとは思えない。
I need to start making the right decisions because I've had to go back and make different ones because I wasn't doing the right ones. I see. Mara looks disappointed, but I pretend not to notice.
それにだね、礼拝堂も他の場所よりは多少魔術的な場所なので、時期が時期だから一般生徒には頼みたくないのだ。
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, the chapel has extra amounts of magic.
時期が時期というのはやはり先ほどの食の日のことですか？そうだ。まだ数日あるから大丈夫だとは思うが、油断はしない方がいいと思ってな。そういう理由でしたら特差分室で引き受けるのが無難でしょうね。
Not like we've got a choice.
わかりました。
よろしく。あ、それと祭壇には触らないように。あれすっごい高いから壊さないでくれたまえ。
Okay, if we don't kick a hole through it, I'm gonna be entirely disappointed. I mean, let's be honest, we broke a lot of expensive things. We broke a hole through that freaking door when he was bringing in the key. We broke the statue that kind of lets all of these, you know, mists out in the first place. We broke a few things. And that's okay, because I want to see him break more shit. Considering my previous offense, I know how to follow my might. I see, so that altar is expensive too. I just feel like that's a hint at something that they're even mentioning the altar. Never been mentioned to us before. Leave the principal's office and leisurely walk down the hallway. Ah, not much time left to eat lunch.
学食はもうすごい混んでそうだから、パンでも買って分室で食べる？
Eat it back in the bureau office, huh? What's wrong, Muko? As we're chatting and walking, she suddenly stops and looks out towards the courtyard. Those two again. A pair who aren't wearing the school's uniform. Heidi and Mui.
何してんだ？時計塔なんか見上げて。
Seem to be discussing something. Ah, shit, they're already gonna break into the clock tower? You know, they're smarter than the average person. Heidi says something as she points up and the butler nods, frowning as he answers.
また何か調べてるのかな？
そのようですね。
I mean, to be fair, that's probably one of the few places they haven't really looked at much.
あ
Kind of
んまり
stands
突っ
out.
込んだこと調べられるとまずいんじゃないのか？
No, that's just normal. They always do that. Could end up turning into a lot of trouble for us. Absolutely. There's Tsubaki-chan and Sumi-chan acting as fuel for the spell that summons the Night Realm, after all. While they're fine with it, who knows what outsiders would think. If that managed to make her brother go berserk to a complete stranger, they'd probably be seen as sacrifices.
俺のことはいいんだよ。
一応警戒しておきましょう。
あのさ、あの人たちは食の日とか知ってるのかな？
A good question. Oh, good question. Should we give them a stern warning so they don't do anything
けど
funny?
確かあいつら魔術の名家のやつなんだろ？知ってんじゃね？
I don't know. I think they're gonna cause trouble on that day.
知識はあるかもしれませんね。それなら無茶な真似はしないと思いますが。
それくらい知ってますって怒られそうな気もするね。
ひとまず様子を見ましょう。不穏なことを企んでいるなら正面から言ってもはぐらかされるだけでしょうから。
Yeah, I think that's a good point. We want to avoid carelessly giving them information, so our best bet is to see how they move first. Continue down the hallway while glancing at the two of them, who don't seem to have noticed us.
その可能性は高いな。
でもそうだとしたら。
I really like this background track. It kind of reminds me of something you'd hear out of Steins Gate. Or, you know, just the adventure series.
彼らはどうなのかしら。徳さんには相談すべきだと思う。
正直危険かもしれないな。
Oh,
徳さも学園の機構の一つだ。完全に信用していいという根拠はまだない。
suppose so, huh?
かしら。
確かに今までの奴らの言動を見る限り、お人よしの集団という印象だがな。
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say.
だからといって、いざこちらが学園に対してこういう考えを持っていると知った場合、奴らが今まで通りの態度でいるかどうか。
I mean, part of our whole job is to kind of protect the school, so yeah, I mean, if you're planning on doing something that's gonna kind of mess with it, that's not gonna go good.
忘れるな。マギエとは 何かを犠牲にして自分の願いを叶えるものだ。
そうね。
I wonder if they've questioned the thing that's right behind them that's wrapped up.
分かったわ。このことはまだ誰にも言わない。
Okay, okay, so they're definitely plotting here.
遅いぞ、子が。
We're always freaking late. Exiting my classroom after classes, and I'm greeted by Murakumo. I led to our teacher, he wouldn't stop talking.
いいから早く来い。礼拝堂だ。
I know, I know. This character is the epitome of earnestness. Following the principal's instructions, we head to the chapel. Huh? Amaru? As we start walking, Amaru comes running up to us from behind.
なんだよ。お前は来なくていいって言われてただろ。
Manual labor, after all.
そうだけど、俺も一応特査だし、何の用事なのか気になるし。
Alright, fine. If you're curious,
そうい
you
え
can
ば
come.
内容まで聞いてなかったな。
What kind of manual labor would be needed at the chapel? Guess we'll find out soon enough. In the end, Amaru joins us and we set off as a party of 3. That sounded so
何して
wrong.
んですか、聖護院先輩。
Upon entering the chapel, we see the disciplinary committee chairwoman Momo Senpai. Gosh, that is a long title. Holding fast to a bench, trying to drag it. However, it doesn't budge. She looks like she's playing tug of war with it, and her string face is bright red. Why would they ask Momo to do physical labor?
あ、先輩。
大丈夫ですか？
I don't know. The only thing I would trust Momo to carry is maybe a box of crayons. The moment she notices us, her arms lose their strength. She falls on her behind. Though I will say, I would imagine a chapel bench would be really heavy. So I'm not gonna like falter too much for that, but I also wouldn't have asked her to help in the first place.
ママも手伝えるかと思ったんだけど、全然無理だった。
手伝うって。
実はモモが頼まれたのは伝言なの。学園長から床掃除をするから椅子を全部壁際にどけておいてくれたまえ。
なんだその雑用。
Freaking, because I don't know. That's what we do. I mean, you should be used to it of all people, Shizuka. You're the one who makes our tea, anyways.
確かに力仕事ですね。
椅子はこんなにあるし手伝えないかなって思ったんだけど。
I would be impressed if you moved in an inch. The sentiment's enough.
不甲斐ない先輩でごめんなさい。
It's okay. I mean, you're probably like 5 grade levels ahead here.
いや、しょうがないですよ。カラスマも無理だろ。
Yeah, you head back to the bureau for now.
ごめんね、非力で。
I'm still buying into my theory that Kotaro is actually super ripped under there and he's just hiding it. Like that one character from Angel Beats. You know, he rips off his shirt and he's like, I've been like practicing in secret. Amaru and Momo Senpai leave the chapel dejected, with shoulders slumped.
そうだ、もう一つ。学園長のお言葉なのです。
Momo Senpai turns around as she's about to reach the door.
なんです？
今日は夜の生徒も礼拝堂の授業はないから時間はたっぷりあるよ。頑張ってくれたまえ、ははははとのことでした。では。
Oh, Momo, I love that you had to communicate the laugh too. That's great. I appreciate that.
頑張ってね。
Adds to the authenticity of her message. Yeah, that just means this is gonna take a while. Wonder why I'm feeling totally unmotivated right
こ
now.
んなところで気が合いたくないが、同感だ。
Complaining isn't gonna do us any good, so we reluctantly start moving the benches around. Might as well get started sooner than later.
こんにちは。
I'm feeling a bit gloomy as I reach the bureau office. Inside, I see that it's not just Ushio-san. Murakumo-san is here as well.
どう？飽きそう？ダメです。
I'm just imagining that sounding really bad if you closed your eyes there for a second.
何してるんですか？
Ushio-san places a small jar of jam she's holding onto the desk and starts shaking her sore
蓋
hand.
が硬くて開かないのです。
Oh, manly Kotaro!
ロシアンティー飲もうと思ってるのに。
Ooh,
烏
Russian
丸くん
tea.
どう？
Fancy.
開かないかな。
やってみます。
Yeah, you're just gonna see his, like, freaking sleeve just rip, and he just goes... whoosh, opens it immediately. Place my hands in the jar, firing myself up to get over being told that I wouldn't be of any help with manual labor. Come on, Kotaro, you got this. Twist the lid full of my strength and it doesn't... No! I don't believe it! He's faking! My face flushes from the effort I exert. He's just trying to make the girls feel better. I unwittingly held my breath and I ended up loosening my grip after running out of air and let go of the jar.
ダメか。
Kotaro, you either need to be super manly, because that's what I want you to do, or you need to go back to being a girl. Those are your only options.
すみません。
仕方ないです。これはさすがに硬すぎです。だよね。なんでこんなに硬いかな。
Plot twist, it's a mist. Murakumo-san pouts her lips as she raises the jar to her eye level and stares intently at it.
頑張ってみよう。もう一回。大丈夫ですか？
Or plot twist, they've been tightening it this entire time.
気合い気合い。
Especially twist the lid with all of her might. Her eyes are such, so I can tell she's really putting every last ounce of strength into it.
この飽きなさい。
I don't know, she sounds very similar to Momo. I wonder if they have the same voice actress.
なんか降ってきましたよ。
A ring.
指輪ですね。
Oh no, it's got magical writing in it too. Suddenly a ring falls flat in the center of the desk. Three of us almost simultaneously look up. As expected, there's nothing but the ceiling. Oh no, what is this ring gonna do? So she needed to open something, and the ring appeared. If this is a thing that opens things, this is gonna be really dangerous, because I can think of a lot of things in the school you don't want to open. I'm just thinking the portal to all the other myths, you know, of course, right? Maybe open a way into the clock tower. That could be something, because there's technically no entrance around. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could open. The ring is lying there.
まさかミスト？
What was she saying just a minute ago? Possible with enough spirit. I guess she had a little too much spirit.
嘘でしょ？
Summon the mist.
ジャムの蓋で出てくるなんて気前良すぎだよ。ですが、何もない空中から突然降ってくる指輪なんて。
ですよね。
私のせいかな。マギエって呼びやすいの？
Yeah, I guess somebody who has more mana can more easily attract it, so it could be
一般
possible.
の人より呼び寄せやすいのかもしれませんが、今は食の日というのが近いということも関係あるのでは。ああ、そういえばそうだったね。
出てきやすくなってるんですかね。
とにかく封印しましょう。私たちの目の前に出てきてくれたことはむしろ幸いでした。あ、ちょっと待って。はい。これで蓋開くかもしれないよね。まあ、ちょっと試させて。私だったら使った途端倒れる心配はないだろうし。それはそうですが。
I wouldn't say there's no risk. Like, I'm imagining if this is like increasing the strength of mist, it's also increasing the draw of their you know, of what they require. But I'm not sure about that.
ね、お願い。なんか 違うものっぽかったらすぐ外すから。そうですね。では念のためにリトさんに危険がないか聞いてきますから。
Yeah, I would want
試
to
す
know
の
what
は
it
そ
is
れからに
first.
してください。
Don't just put something on that appeared right before you. She gets up and leaves the office. She's going to confirm the details of the ring with Rito-san.
指にはめて使えばいいんだよね。
まだ触っちゃダメですよ。
わかってるわかってる。
Okay, good. I was like, she just gonna put it on anyways.
お待たせしました。
Rito-san returns a few minutes later. Her face doesn't exactly look grim, so it's probably not a very dangerous mist.
どう？大丈夫そう？ええ、魔力を込めないと動かないタイプのミストだそうですから、そこまで危険はないようです。魔力ね、任せて。
Murakuma-san picks up the ring without a hint of hesitation and puts it on one of his fingers. Or one of her fingers, sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm just totally reading wrong. I'm so used to Murakumo being, you know, Shizuka, so whenever I read that, I just say him. Takes a deep breath, and one of the gems on the ring begins to glow. According to Rito-san, the mist makes you stronger proportionate to the amount of mana you provided.
これで発動してるんですか？
1個しか光ってないけど大丈夫なのかな。リトさんの話では込めた魔力によって光る石の数が増えるとのことですが、全部光らせるのは独力では至難の技だとか。
Oh, lovely. We were just talking about, you know, Bukido was counting the stones and stuff. You know, if you provided more mana, if you use a bunch of the stones, you could become pretty strong.
ってことは、もしかして他の人が横から魔力注いでも。そのようです。指輪の力を使えるのは
ジャムの蓋くらいなら全部光らなくてもいけるんじゃないですか？
そうだね。じゃ、開けるよ
うわ、開いた。
The lid didn't budge at all before, but now a light twist was all it
お
took.
お、すごいすごい。
これミッチーがはめたらどうなっちゃうんだろう。
We could kick a hole through 2 doors at the same time.
他の人の魔力でも OK なんだったら、私とか姫ちゃんが周りから魔力注いだらすごいことになるね。
Yeah, just go in the room with all the magic stones. You'd probably kick a hole through the whole school.
加減できなくなって大惨事になりそうですが。
It was like when he broke the statue. When he gets absorbed in something, his destructive power tends to increase.
そういえばみーくんとしーちゃんは？
礼拝堂です。学園長に床掃除するから長い椅子を壁際に寄せるように頼まれて。
へえ。
Suddenly, a mischievous smirk forms on Murakumo-san's
村
face.
雲さん？手伝いに行こう。村雲さん？
Without giving Ushio-san any time to stop her, she takes out the key of Yanis that she wears around her neck. Oh gosh, I feel like this is such a misuse of a mist. I understand the key of Yanis. That's fine, whatever. You know, you're just getting around. But using a mist that makes you stronger? Remember when they said the altar is really expensive? I wonder what's gonna happen. Damn, there's so
グ
many.
ダグダ言ってねえで手を動かせってよ。
After starting the task, it turns out to be much more work than we expected. Because of how big these benches are, Murakumo and I are forced to cooperate and carry them from both ends.
ほら。
働いてる？
なんだかすみ、どうした？
Sumi-chan appears through a door that materializes out of thin air. It seems that she came from the bureau office, and Samaru and Muko follow right behind her. What's with the long face, Muko?
いえ、別に。
なんかあったのか？
手伝いに来たんだよ。
手伝い？無理だっての。この椅子、俺ら二人がかりでやっとだぞ。
なら試してみる？
何を？
I want to see her lift it by herself. Huh? Me? Sumi-chan heads to the altar and places her elbow on it. No! Don't touch the altar!
腕相撲しよう。勝ったら手伝
No!
わせてもらうよ。
Oh, I saw this coming from miles away. They're gonna destroy the altar.
何言ってんだお前は。こいつのバカ力知らないのか？
いいからいいから。
Well, if that's what you want. Oh no, don't do it. You're gonna break the altar and something's gonna happen. My opponent is a girl, so I'm scared that I might break her arm if I use my full strength. So I'm thinking about restraining myself and face the gung-ho Sumi-chan to match her posture.
審判やってよ。
いいけどよ。
Murakumo looks confused as I stand directly across from his sister and put her hand in
行
mine.
くぞ。よーい、スタート。
Okay. What? Unable to resist at all, the back of my hand strikes the top of the altar. Huh? What?
どうよ。
ね、いや、ちょっと待て。ふざけてんのか、子が。
Oh, sorry, I'm dying. I'm not. This shouldn't be. Like, she was really weak when I possessed
余計
her.
なこと思い出させんじゃねえ。
Seeing me in a state of shock, Muko and Omaro avert their gazes as their shoulders tremble. They're laughing at me.
じゃあ片付けちゃおう。
She then proceeds to casually lift up a bench with a single hand? What?
かすみ。
ここに積めばいいんだよね。
I think this would have been more funny if she just, like, did all of this and, like, they didn't show that scene before and then they showed the scene after. So we were like, what the hell? Sumi-chan piles the benches up like toy blocks one after the other, the same ones that took us so much effort to move. Sorry, I'm, like, choking. It has to be a miss. Wallow in despair. Gotta be a miss. You're using one, aren't you? As I shout that, Sumi-chan playfully sticks out her tongue.
チェもうバレちゃったか。
ミスト？
実はそうなの。
Haha, I see. That would make sense. Ahaha. Feeling a little bit of shame here, huh? Getting beaten out like that. For a while, it felt like my pride was about to shatter from the results of the contest, but now I'm overcome with relief.
よくわかりましたね。
Looking at me, Muko says that with a hint of delight in her
実
voice.
は先ほどミストが降ってきまして。ほら、この指輪に魔力込めるとすっごい力持ちになるの。
Ah, is that so? As I'm starting to settle down, I stare intently at the ring on Sumi-chan's finger. How did I not notice it during our arm wrestling match? Not to mention it that Sumi-chan doesn't normally wear rings either.
ミストならなんでとっとと封印しねえんだよ。
リトさんに確認したところ、さして危険はなさそうでしたので。
I think a ring that makes you physically stronger is kind of dangerous per se. Maybe not to the user, but to people around them.
徳さがそんなんじゃダメだろ。頼むからとっとと封印してくれ。
I'm actually kind of in agreement with Shizuka here.
しーちゃん、なんで涙目なの？
うわだ。
Alright, never mind. Let's not seal it. Sumi-chan single-handedly lifts up her teary-eyed brother from behind and swings him around in the air.
おろせこら。
Oh my
なん
gosh.
でそこまで動揺してるのよ。
I wonder.
姉が突然子がより怪力になったら動揺するわ。
変なの。
You're weird.
変じゃねえ。こんな姉やだろ普通。とっとと封印しろ。
片付けちゃってからの方が良くない？
Ah, good point. To make it go a lot faster.
片付け終わるまでだから。
Murakumo is finally released, and he mumbles that with his head down and a gloomy expression on his
椅子だけで
face.
いいの？あれとかは？
Oh, the altar's expensive, so we're not supposed to touch
へ
it.
え、これ高いんだ。
Y'all were literally doing an arm wrestling match on it. What do you mean? Sumi-chan casually places a hand on it, but due to the ring's effect, it shifts, making a
高
noise.
圧だよ。
ごめん、戻す。
After hurriedly putting it back in place, we resume moving the rest of the benches.
失礼します。
The door bursts open and Heidi barges in. Oddly enough, the butler isn't with her. Okay, I had a feeling that they were going to be doing something, because if we think about it, Sumi-chan's not guarding the watchtower right now. Or the clock tower, I should say. I keep wanting to call it a watchtower. He could be breaking into that. Heidi came in without any warning at all, so Sumi-chan doesn't have time to conceal herself and simply stands stiff as a statue. Murakumo tries his best to stand in front of his sister to hide her, but it's a wasted effort. Damn, we let our guard down. The three of us exchange glances. The regular students are all back in their dorms, and it's too early for the night students to be here, so we didn't worry about them coming. Not like we would have thought that Heidi had something to do here at the
何か
chapel.
ご用ですか？
Muko steps forward and poses a question in an attempt to try and prevent Heidi from asking about Sumi-chan. Heidi returns her gaze and responds with a grave expression.
大事なお話があります。
As she begins talking, we hear the footsteps of the butler running down the hallway towards us.
フラウ、その件はやめておくと。
でもやっぱりこのままでは何も進展がないわよ。
分かったと言ったはずですが。
あれから考え直したの。
Not sure what's going on, but they don't see eye to eye and start arguing. What should we do? Take the opportunity to go up to Muko and give her a signal with the corner of my eye. What excuse should we give them if they ask about Sumi-chan? Not wearing a uniform, so we can't pass her off as a student. He looks troubled, unable to come up with any brilliant ideas.
だからこの際聞いてみて。
お待ちを。
Forcibly interrupting his mistress as persuading Louis turns to look at us.
そちらの方は。
His eyes are aimed directly at Sumi-chan. Way too sharp. I'm sure he didn't actually notice her at first, but instead sensed our anxiety and sniffed her out from there. Following her butler line of sight, Heidi notices her as well.
こんにちは。
I mean, could they just play it off as she's like a sister that she's visiting or something? For now, Sumi-chan gives a bow and
村
greets
雲
them.
くんのお姉さんです。
そうだよ。俺の姉貴。
お姉さん？卒業生なの？制服を着ていませんけれど。いえ、生徒です。事情があって授業などには出ていませんが、特佐の協力者のような方です。
I feel like that's giving out a lot, but
なるほど。それでもうじき夜になるのに校舎内にいらっしゃる。
そう残っててもいいの。
seeing her nod, Louis mutters, having confirmed something.
聞き覚えのある声ですね。最初にフラウが香水を振りまいた時、巻き込まれた人物の一人では。
ああ、そんなこともあったかな。あの時のいらしたかしら。
消去法で行くと、最初に私たちと廊下で対峙している時に空間に扉を開けたのは。
Interesting.
オッケー。先ほど村雲さんにメモを渡した時にお願いしたのです。数分後、ヤヌスの鍵。
They're pretty perceptive.
そうだわ。確かに古賀はあの時誰かに送ってもらったように見えたもの。
あれは魔術ですか？あなたの能力ですか？それともミストの力ですか？
Sumi-chan looks at us for help as if she is fiercely interrogated by the butler. What's up with him? His attitude was nothing like this before. Heidi too, but Louis seems to be getting increasingly cautious of us and growing distant. No, it's not caution. Doubt. I still can't make heads or tails of the situation, but his behavior is full of suspicion.
なんだよいきなり。てめえらには関係ないだろそんなこと。
Murakumo snaps, irritated by the pair's drastic change in character in the way she's treating Sumi-chan. Heidi's gaze turns menacingly cold in response.
答えられないということかしら。
Okay, hold it. What's going on? The strange atmosphere urges me to interject. You two are acting really weird today.
それは。
Heidi quickly reverts to her normal self and stumbles over her words, bewildered.
フラウ、不用意なことはおっしゃいませんように。
でも。
わざわざこちらの手の内を晒す気ですか？
Butler continues to say even more ominous things, but it seems that Heidi shares his opinion and says not to repeat more. What's going on? Did something happen?
先ほど大事なお話があると言われていましたが。あるわ。
Pressing her hesitation, she looks at me and Muko straight in the eyes.
一つ聞きたいことがあるの。
Dang, this CG is awesome. What is
特
it?
佐は学園のために働いているの？
The butler scowls at his lady's question and clicks his tongue, almost as if he's saying that there were better ways to phrase that question. That's, well, I guess so. Especially so in my case, I can't deny it when I was thrown into this group after breaking the
その
statue.
通りですが、何か？
Muko confirms it, and Amara and Murakumo both nod their heads in
では
consent.
もう一つだけ。それが誰かの犠牲が必要なことでも。
I can tell that Murakumo swallowed the words that he's about to say. Amara was also taken aback by everything that's written on his face. She referring to Sumi-chan Tsubaki-chan. Judging by their reactions, Murakumo and Amaro definitely took it as such. I rapidly exchanged glances with Muko. Yeah, we can't tell them about the whole scapegoat
犠
thing.
牲 とは何です？
Could you give us an example?
後ろのお二人には心当たりがありそうですが。
I knew playing dumb wasn't going to get us anywhere. However, we can't start faltering now. We have to keep straight
あなたた
faces.
ちは全部知っていて見ないふりをしているということ？
Her voice becomes harsh as her expression grows gradually
どうな
sterner.
の？後ろの人たちも何のことをおっしゃっているのか私たちには分かりません。
I don't know. I feel like we're being like so strong, fighting back against her right now. I don't feel like we're really like selling it by any means. Luca intervenes as Heidi tries to press us for
それに
information.
この学園にはこの学園の事情があります。学園の一員としてそれを外部の人間には漏らせないということは察していただけると思いますが。
Blood rushes to Heidi's face once Muko finishes her sentence.
見損なったわ。もうよくわかりました。あなたたちが敵だということが。
Okay. Saying that, she turns around and leaves the chapel with loud, thudding footsteps.
最低の敵だな。
Louis follows behind her, muttering under his breath, unwilling to take even another look at us.
なんなんだ。いつの間に霞たちのことバレてたんだ。
そう。
けどなんであんな剣幕で。
Well, they probably think the scapegoat system is inhumane.
仕事してるだけなんだけどな。
I don't know. Can we be sure that they're talking about that? Like, that's not really what they said. That's just kind of what we assumed. I don't feel like they really outright said that. They could be talking about Matsuki, because obviously something happened to her that we just don't know about.
ひとまずここを片付けて夜が来る前に引き上げましょう。あ、そっか。片付け途中だったね。
Once night falls, even if there aren't any classes here, students might still come to take a peek. We rush to move the rest of the benches and return to the bureau office using Sumi-chan's key of Yanis.
はあ、ごめんね。ぼーっとしてて見つかっちゃって。
It's fine.
いえ、おそらくあの態度からして村雲さんを見つける前から何らかの疑いは持っていたと思われます。
Yeah, it seems like they already know quite a bit.
そうだね。ハイジさん飛び込んできた時からなんかいつもと違ってたし。
スケープゴートの存在に気づいて問い詰めに来たってことかな。
そう見えましたね。
It just so happened that Sumi-chan was there with us, so everything became more heated, huh?
誤解なんだけどな。怒られるようなことしてないし。
けどあの様子じゃ今なんか話そうとしても聞く耳持ってなさそうだぞ。
Yeah, Heidi is one thing, but even Louis was hostile towards us. He's supposed to be the brakes in the relationship, so there's really nothing we can do now. I don't know, well, it seems like she kind of stepped over him, so... I mean, as her right is to do,
ミス
you
ト
know?
は封印しておきましょう。村雲さん、指輪を。あ、そっか。
Takes off the ring and hands it to Muko, sealed in the blink of an eye with the swift application of a
これで
talisman.
ミストの方はひとまず大丈夫ですが。
The main problem is those two. We can't talk to them, and I'm scared of leaving them alone.
そういえば昼間見かけた時は結局何を話してたんだろうね。
何してんだ。時計塔なんか見上げて。あ、そういや時計塔見てたな。
But yeah, it might be that they were talking about the whole scapegoat thing. I'm not sure. I'm just saying they never really outright mentioned that's what it was.
時計塔？だったら入り口探してたんじゃない？あそこ普通に入れる入り口ないから校内うろうろしてたら変だって話になるかも。入り口ですか？
あれに執着されんのはまずいだろ。時計塔には例の魔法陣へ通じてる扉があるんだから。
I'm just thinking they're not talking about the scapegoat thing if they don't even know about the magic circle yet. If they haven't even been up there, how would they know?
非常に困りますね。夜の世界を召喚している魔術装置です。
でも普通の入り口がないなら入り込まれる心配はないんじゃないですか？
いえ、
Muko shakes her head with a serious expression on her face.
そうでもないかもしれません。本当に見損なったわ。あんな人たちだったなんて。
I don't know. I think there's the other way of getting in. Isn't it through that like kind of magical world or whatever?
頭も切れるようだし、これまでの騒ぎもきちんと解決してたし、信用しても大丈夫かもって思ってたのに。
それよりお前の軽率な質問のせいで学園側に情報が漏れたぞ。俺が学園側の人間なら実力行使含め何かしらの手は確実に打つ。状況はあまり芳しくない。ここは敵地のど真ん中だ。
分かってるわよ。
分かっている人間の行動だったとは思えんな。
悪かったわよ。もうちょっと遠回しに聞くつもりだったのよ。
できないことを無理にするな。さて、揉めてる場合じゃないぞ。名誉あるバインベルガー家の当主としてはどうするべきだと思う？
おばあ様が信じて我が家の秘宝を託した学園なのよ。ここは多少危険でも私たちが何とかするべきよ。
まあ同感だが。
そうでしょ。
だが本当に危ないと思ったらその時はここから脱出する。本家の血筋を絶やすわけにはいかない。
Gosh, it talks like we're gonna fight them. But I'm pretty sure isn't her grandmother's memento, isn't it like a spear or something? I kind of mentioned this earlier. I thought it was like a weapon to kill Nagis. So, kind of dangerous.
それは分かっているけど。
分かってるならいいが。ではこれからどうする？
どうって、そうね、証拠が足りないわ。簡単にははぐらかせないくらいの証拠が。
そうだな。あれだけ大きな魔術ならどこかにそれなりの大仕掛けがあるはずだ。
その仕掛けを探しましょう。ついでに仕掛けを破壊できそうなら破壊もしてしまいたいところよね。
Oh boy, you guys are gonna screw everything up.
破壊か。魔術の規模からして難しいかもしれんが。
でもやるしかないわ。
それでどこにその仕掛けがあると思う？
やっぱりあそこが怪しいでしょ。と
やあ、
茶化さないで。同意見ってことでいいのね。
あれ以上怪しい場所はないからな。
そうよね。入り口がどこにも見当たらないなんて。
魔術的に隠されているのかもしれんが発見は困難だろうな。
Oh, that's an interesting observation.
そうね。直接侵入するのは無理よね。出入り口がないんだから。
Don't they have that powder that like dispels stuff? Or at least reveals it to them?
一つだけあるにはある。
どういうこと？
そうでもないってなんだよ。入り口ねえんだから。
Baffled, Amaru and Murakumo shower Muko questions.
普通入り口とは認識しないでしょうが、彼女らはあまり手段を選ばない性格のようですので、一つだけ時計塔内部に入れるように見える箇所があります。
内部に入れるように。
Enter from underground, entering from the face of the clock, entering from the belfry. What is the belfry? Hold up, let me make sure I'm gonna get this right. Okay, I don't actually know what the belfry is, but apparently that's where you're supposed to enter from.
そうです。
金の周りの空いてるとこから入るってことかよ。
Oh, that's what that is? Okay.
そんな無茶な。
しかも空いてるったって金のとこ入れるだけで。
ないよ。金のそばに行けるだけ。ですが、彼女たちはそこまで知らないでしょう。
That's true, meaning they'll take the chance and do something
本当に
reckless.
暴挙だよ。あそこまでよじ登るだけでもすごい危ないよ。
Probably.
なあ、これ風紀にも相談しとくべきじゃねえか。
そうですね。警戒を促して協力してもらった方がいいかも。
It'd be too conspicuous in the daytime, so they'd probably want to do it when it's dark out.
もう夜になるよ。
私そろそろ姫ちゃんを迎えに行かなきゃ。言ってください。ミブさんにも知らせておいてください。
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
わかった。
She hurriedly uses her key and disappears with a door that appears.
私たちは風紀委員に知らせに行きますよ。
ああ、もうみんな校内見回ってるはずだ。
We stand up and exit the bureau. Shortly after, the bell signaling the arrival of night chimes.
あ、痛い痛。
Okay, you know, I'm actually gonna end it here because things are getting good, and I want to be able to dedicate the next episode to that. So sorry, kind of a weird spot to end, but I think this will be good. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, and we'll have that for next episode. So, anyways, guys, I know I'm a little bit of a cliffhanger, but I'll see you in the next episode.